Good morning. Today's video is for Thursday, April 23rd, 2020. For Bible this morning, we are going to work on the David and Goliath Bible craft. So they just color and cut the 5 stones on here, and then they just glue them onto the scene here. And they can just color the whole scene. So the 5 smooth stones craft, and we're doing that in Bible. And then in math, you only need one side of these. And I'm just going to have the kids, I'm going to tell them, like, we are on the 10th floor in the toy store, and we need to get down to the bank. So how many floors do we need to go down? So 10, take away 5 is 5. So just practice out with your kid. If we're in the candy shop on floor 8 and we need to go down to the parking lot on floor 1, then how many floors are we going down? 7 floors, okay? So that's what that is for. And then math 12.9, this one's just reviewing subtraction. Reviewing 12.10 is also reviewing. Okay, so it's all just subtraction for 12.9 and 12.10, and then we are done with the Unit 12 math packet, and we can turn it in tomorrow when we receive new packets. For literacy, we're reading both our nonfiction and our fiction text. Both read-alouds are available on YouTube, on our YouTube channel, so you can listen to those. And then the questions for today's reading. Number 1 is, if it is hot or cold outside, that is called the weather. How is the weather today? Number 2, we know that the big bolt of light that comes from lightning is called electricity. But do we know another version of electricity we use? Number 3, what is the spinning part of the tornado called? Part 2, we read the storm is coming, and then we look at our anchor chart, which is what we've been doing on our book about storms, what we know. Storms can, storms have, storms are, storms will. And then we have 2 connected sheets to do. The first one says, think it through. The animals in Storm is Coming were a little confused on what a storm is. Explain, like you're explaining to the animals, what a storm is. So do your best to explain what a storm is, like you're describing it to animals or to friends who have no idea. So that's the first connected. And then the second one, which you guys can do in the afternoon when there's no school, because it's going to be a lot of writing for them. Think it through. The animals in Storm is Coming were very scared for this storm. Tell about a time that you were scared about a storm. And then finishing up our storm book. So yesterday we did storms have and storms are. So the last page to do is storms will. So that's the last page to do in the writing book. So just make sure that book is done and that packet is done. The poem for this week is, it's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring. He got into bed and bumped his head and couldn't get up in the morning. And we've been practicing that using sign language. So that looks like this. It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring. He went to bed and bumped his head and couldn't get up in the morning. So that's what we've been practicing for that. And that should be it for our time this morning. We'll finish economics next week because I don't want to start the money part today and then have it be gone over the weekend. So, yeah. Oh, the mobile. So they finished, and if they haven't, your child needs to finish the mobile, which should look like this. So these are just the shapes that they had inside their packet. They just have to color the tornado, the raindrop, the cloud, and the sun, and then put it together as a mobile. I think they can do this any way they want. This was just my example here. So let me get my example up and share that. So this is the example I showed the kids. Just hang their mobile like this. If they can find a tree branch that's not soaking wet, or even if it is soaking wet, I guess it could dry. And then if you have any string or yarn or fishing line or anything to hang it, if they do not, I suggest that they could hang it with tape in their windows so that they can see the weather outside. So that concludes our lessons for today.